Hello, welcome to Atwater, California, with the Bob Schanze Tip-Off to start the CIF Sac Joaquin section season. Getting going here in Atwater as the festivities kick off with the ball game between the Oakdale Mustangs and the Chowchilla tribe. The first of a handful of ball games today to get us going, and a full slate tomorrow in this two-day event to kickstart basketball here in the area. This is the first of 4 games here on our network. Appreciate you joining us on NorCal Sports TV, youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. Give us a follow on our social media at NorCal Sports TV on Instagram, Facebook, and X. Mario Ramos, pleased to be with you alongside our producer, Dion I. We have Naomi and Mason on camera for us as we get started. Chowchilla winning the tip. The tribe are in white jerseys with red and black trim. Oakdale, the designated road team, in the red uniforms, red with the black and yellow trim, as we get an offensive foul, an illegal screen. It's going to be our first foul of the ball game. That's going to go against Carl Helcom. Picks up the first personal. So you have Helcom, Tristan Beardsley, Reed Soares, Oliver Fuller, Christian Elias, the starting 5 for Coach Don Smith and the Chowchilla tribe. They're set up in a zone defense. Oakdale getting the ball inside. Now kicking it in the middle. And here's a spin move and a layup off the glass from Griffin Galuppi. Gets the scoring started. You got Griffin Galuppi, Nicky Jones, Charles Benninger, Gage Ryland, and Donovan Long. The starting 5 for head coach Jeremy Fields and the Oakdale Mustangs. Show a little three-quarter pressure. Tribe able to break it, get into the front court. Into their offense. Ball into the corner to Beardsley. Beardsley going to kick this one up top. Kick out, baseline jumper from Fuller off the mark. Helcom with the rebound, had it tapped out by Jones. Now a battle near midcourt, and Long comes up with the loose ball. Long going to draw a foul. He's going to get a hand check foul on Reed Soares. Say a hand check, more like a forearm check. He's trying to slow down the ball handler. So a couple of early fouls on the Chowchilla tribe. Just over a minute into this ball game. Chowchilla matching up on the out of bounds momentarily. Now back into his own look. Oakdale trying to get to the free throw line. Benninger with a kick out. Plenty of time on the shot clock, 20 to shoot. Benninger gets it back at the free throw line. Galuppi turns the corner, drops it off inside. Layup is good from Jones. Nicky Jones, good job moving without the basketball. And Galuppi with a nice find. Able to hit Jones. Baseline drive and drop-off pass. Ends up getting dropped out of bounds. Fuller at the baseline look. It's going to trigger the inbound here for Chowchilla. And Fuller gets it back in the corner. He's got to watch the guy inbounding, stepping back in. Galuppi between the leg dribble all the way to the basket, coast to coast. Griffin Galuppi scored 2 buckets, and he's assisted on the other one for Oakdale, who comes into the game with a record of 1-0 as they get a steal. Pressure paying some dividends in the backcourt. So they're 1-0. Our Oakdale picked up a 116-45 victory against Rio Vista in their first game. As the foul goes against Beardsley, he picks up his first personal. And Gage Ryland, who knocks down the first free throw. Ryland will get one more. Ryland goes 2 for 2. He's going to check out of the ball game. Gabe Gookin, coming into the game for Gage Ryland. And full court pressure being shown by Oakdale. Helcom throws an errant pass. It gets picked off by Busam. Busam all the way to the bucket. You get the steal. And the right to go turn that one into a bucket is Oakdale again. Full court pressure. Trouble here for Christian Elias. He's able to get it cross court. Chowchilla now into their offense. Helcom drops it off and down low to Elias. Nice high low, but they come up empty as Elias missed the bunny. Long Kick out to Benninger. How long can they get Oakdale into their offense? Good job again from Jones moving without the basketball. He kicks this one out to Gookin. It's 3 too strong. 4. From behind, you're going to get a foul on a reach from Bryce Broussard. Oakdale in a basketball game right now here in Atwater, and their football team at a section championship game coming up in about an hour and a half out at Hughes Stadium. As we get an errant horn sounding here in the gym, they're going to play through it. A little chaos there on the inbound, but Chowchilla able to resettle. 25 to shoot as Elias, noticing the mismatch, takes long down low and goes to work. Good job by Christian Elias. And using his height advantage, using that mismatch. And the bucket. It's first bucket of the game for Chowchilla. Jones again, great job being down low and being available. That time finishing through some traffic. An early 12-2 lead for Oakdale. There's a steal once again. Jones with it. Jones into the front court, going to swing across court. Not too good a spacing, but they're still able to get a shot from Benninger out of the corner. Fuller with the long rebound. Fuller with the run out. Layup off the glass. Honorable Fuller with his first bucket. A couple buckets for Chowchilla. See if they could weather that early onslaught from Oakdale. So it was easier to get a bucket too and get your defense settled as you're going to get a travel called on Benninger and get a stop like that. You will get the ball back, but you are going to face some pressure here coming up from Oakdale. Halfway through the first quarter, Chowchilla the ball in the middle and able to work it around. Good job breaking the press that time. You get a kind of a wild shot there from Jaden Messing, but hits the bottom of the rim and somehow gets to go in as you're going to get a whistle from our official near midcourt. And I think the shot clock didn't reset. Take a look at the replay. Look at that one hit the bottom of the rim. Well, able to pop up and in. Game 1 of 4 today. Got 8 games tomorrow. At the Bob Schanze Tip-Off. Bill trying to work it inside on the zone. Ball got tipped by Beardsley, but couldn't keep it in bounds. It'll stay Oakdale's basketball. 21 on the shot clock for the Mustangs. Broussard gets it up top to Jones. Broussard wants it back in the corner, and Chowchilla knew that. Beardsley intercepts that pass. Messing picks up his dribble on the wing. Looking for some help. He's in trouble. Kicks it cross court. Here's Marsh going to tee it up. Rebound. Galupi. Galupi kicks it up top to Broussard. Trail 3 off the mark to the left. Battle for the board. Jones wins it. Jones powers it up. Do some contact. They get the bucket to go, but he's going to shoot 2. It's going to be the 4th team foul on the Chowchilla tribe. 4th different member of the tribe to pick up a foul. 2 free throws here for Nicky Jones. He's now got 5 points in the quarter. We'll have 1 more coming up. It's an Oakdale's football team playing for a section championship. The cross-country team will be running for a state championship. They're down in the Visalia area. They're running tomorrow. Good luck to them as Nicky Jones kicks in both free throws for Oakdale. Messing brings it across midcourt. Marsh dribbles down to the baseline, tries to drop it off inside to Helcom. Able to corral it and power it in for 2. Six-point game. Oakdale Working it inside to Jones. Busam gets it up top. Lines up a three-pointer and knocks it down. 5 in the game for Bryce Busam as he tips this one, but ends up in the hands of Beardsley. Messing dribbles through, and he's going to get called for travel as he took an extra step. The turnover gets the ball back over to the Mustangs. Now lead by 9, 17-8. And we're going to get a timeout taken on the court. Oakdale taking a timeout. And we'll step aside here momentarily on NorCal Sports TV. Be back with more from the Bob Schanze Tip-Off.
Never too late to find your Jaguar spot.
And for adult education programs, it's free.
Get access to upskill opportunities.
I got my spot and increased my language skills.
Find your spot at San Jose City College.
Back in Atwater, here at the Bob Schanze Tip-Off, just tipping off, for lack of a better term. No pun intended. It's Oakdale and the Tribe. Oakdale and Chowchilla, our first game of the day. Now 2 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Mustangs solve this Chowchilla zone. Get the ball inside Gallupi. He's going to pick it up top. Long had it momentarily, or actually never had it, and neither did Hernandez, who lost the handle. And there's a missed layup and another missed attempt from Benninger. Helcom going to get called for the turnovers. Oakdale will get the ball back with 1:42 left to play. Beardsley checking out. Fuller back into the game for Chowchilla. Benninger off the glass and good for 2. And that line play, and split guys to both sides. And you just forget about that guy diving right back to the block. Hernandez wanted to get it to Marsh. It got tipped by Jones. The Chowchilla ball, 1:26 left in the quarter, 27 to shoot for the team in white. Get inside to Helcom. Helcom able to elude the defense on that one. He got lost in the sauce. A little bucket for Helcom. Makes it 17 to 10. Long, Gallupi at the elbow, takes a dribble inside, pull-up jumper, rebound over to Hernandez. Marsh brings it into the front court, wants Hernandez. Hernandez stops at the free throw line. Rebound Benninger. Gallupi looking to push, under a minute left to play in the first quarter. Long, corner 3, got it to go. Donovan Long splashes home the triple. It's the 6th member of the Mustangs to get on the board as Long comes up with the steal, try to keep it in bounds, but stepped on the baseline. Out of bounds it goes to Chowchilla. Couple substitutions. Gomez and Soares into the game for Chowchilla. Fuller with the euro. Layup won't go. Helcom with the rebound. Good patience. And get the first one to go, and then he's fouled by Benninger on the way up. Another second team foul on Oakdale, but it'll be 2 free throws for Carl Helcom, who's got 4 in the quarter. Leading scorer for Chowchilla. Nicky Jones, leading scorer thus far with 6. Oakdale doubling up Chowchilla. Actually, 22 to 12 is our score. Helcom can't get him to go. And rebound pulled in by Gallupi. Shot clock turned off. 25 left to play in the first quarter. Oakdale's going to pull it out, try to run some clock to ensure they get the final shot. Long wants Jones at the elbow. Jones tried to drop it off down low to Gallupi. Got 8 to work with. Gallupi pounding the dribble, gets to the elbow, kick out. Benninger corner 3. Yes! Charles Benninger with a 3-pointer at the buzzer. 3rd triple of the quarter for the Mustangs. Benninger finishes the quarter with 5. Oakdale finishes with a 15-point lead, 25-10. As we take a look at the replay, Galuppi with the kick out. Charles Benninger, the 3 ball in the corner pocket. Take us to the break here at the Bob Schanze Tip-Off on NorCal Sports TV. Back to start the second quarter of play, 25-10 lead for the Oakdale Mustangs. Galuppi works it around and gets another 3 ball in the corner. This one from Gukin won't go. Oakdale able to retain possession. Galuppi kicks it out to Benninger. He hit a 3 to end the first quarter. Now Busam, a wild shot. The Galuppi rebounds. Never hit the rim, but it goes out of bounds. So Chowchilla will take over. We get a couple substitutions. Christian Elias coming into the game, and Adam Walters checking in. Helcom's going to step out. So we can test the lineups for you. Marsh, Soares, Elias. There's 4. And Walters, who gets it right here. Can't get that one to go. But Marsh with the rebound. And hauled in by Galuppi, who's out there with Long, Gukin. Here's Busam, and Benninger also out on the court as Busam gets all the way to the basket. He's got 7. Lead is 17 for this Oakdale squad, who's scoring in bunches as Busam gets back-to-back buckets. Gets the steal and puts it right back in. 29-10. It's Elias inside the 4 with the left-handed layup. 4 in the game for Oliver. 4. Busam thought about it. I'm going to kick this one up top. And working inside to Benninger, going up against Elias. Spins. A little step through. He's going to draw a foul. Someone got caught with a hand in the cooking jar. Be the first foul of the quarter against Chowchilla. That one goes against Adam Walters. Benninger flashes home the first free throw. Oakdale 5 of 5 thus far at the line. Mentioned this the first of 4 games. Coming up next, we got Grace, Davis, and Hilmar. Turlock and Ripon will follow that one. And Stagg and the home squad, Atwater. The nightcap at 7 p.m. All these games right here live on youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. Benninger gets both free throws to go. They try to get it inside to Walters. I almost had a shot at getting the basketball. The ref's got quick hands right there. Stopped it before it got to me. Another turnover here by Chowchilla. Give Oakdale the ball back, leading by 19. Look it around to Gukin. Galuppi, nice little hesitation. Has Jones down low, pounds the dribble, left it short. Got the rebound and put it back in. In the game for Nicky Jones. He's just patting his rebounding stats. He missed that little bunny, got it right back, put it up and in. Soares at the top. Here's Beardsley with the pull-up. Busam looking to run. He's got Galuppi out ahead of him. Galuppi with the easy lay-in for 2. 6 in the game for Galuppi. And got a travel in the backcourt. Long took it away, but not before Elias lifted up the pivot foot. So yet another turnover for the Tribe as Oakdale is led from the start. The largest lead of the game is now 24 as Busan hits his second three-pointer. He's got 12. Fuller had that one tapped from behind, and Helcom, good hustle to come back and pick that one up and lay it in for 2. He's got 6. Busan, a long drag step, and that's going to be a travel. Get the ball over to Chowchilla. 38-12. 5:23 left to play here in the first half. Pass down the sideline. Helcom didn't see it coming. Busan, he picked it off and kicks this one out. Three-pointer for Ryland. Too strong. And Fuller, nice hustle, and throws it off the back of Benninger. So last touch by Oakdale. There you go, 38-14 is our score. Get it updated here in a second. Soares gets it down to Helcom. Helcom tried to drop it off, but that one was read by Busan. He's got yet another steal. Busan. He's got numbers for Oakdale, and he's going to get it back in the corner. And 3 rolls out. Long. Had it for a second, but we're going to get a foul on Oakdale. Going to be on Jones. First personal on Nicky Jones. Messina back into the ball game for Chowchilla. Messina, excuse me. There's Fuller's 3. That one off the back rim and rolls in. 7 in the game for Oliver. 4. With that backspin, kids. He's back to 21. Loopy gets it outside to Long. Jones with it down low. Jones does a good job being patient. Using that pivot foot to make sure he's square to the basket. Goes up strong. 40 in the game now for Oakdale as Beardsley can't get that one to go. Oh, nice pass, and Long can't get the finish, but Galupi is there. I'm sorry, Busan is there with the offensive rebound. Oh, nice pass from Benninger and a good job from Long to try to go up just off the catch. Busan with the offensive rebound. He's having quite a quarter. His 9th point of the quarter right there. Oakdale has a 42-17 lead halfway through the second quarter here on NorCal Sports TV. We're almost back with you on NorCal Sports TV at the Bob Schanze Tip-Off. 4 games today, 8 games tomorrow, starting at 9 a.m. going all the way up till 9 p.m. pretty much. 7:30 is our last game. 9 to 7:30 is our start times. Day full of basketball and kick off the season as Messing gets inside, a little double clutch layup, won't go. We got the offensive rebound back and able to pop that one back in for his second basket of the game. 42-19. Oakdale leading Chowchilla. One of the cool things about this Bob Schanze Tip-Off is you often get teams playing against each other that are going to be competitive, and also going to be teams that you don't necessarily see too often. Chowchilla from down in the central section. The tip from Jones ends up in the hands of Beardsley. He's got it back off the first miss. The next one's good to go, and the foul. He got hit on the way up. Foul's going to be on Gabe Gukin. Tristan Beardsley gets his first basket, and he'll get an extra free throw to boot. Beardsley gets the offensive rebound back and rattles home with jumpers. Got to block out the shooter. That time Oakdale got to put a body on the guy at the line. He steps right in, gets the offensive rebound. He's got an issue with the shot clock and didn't get going, so they're going to take a couple of ticks off it. As you see right there, Beardsley stepping back in, getting the jumper to go. There's a lot of red on the court, a lot of blue here in the gym. Home of the Atwater Falcons. Drill down on the baseline. Layup won't go for Galuppi. Benninger tried a couple of times and got hit by Elias, I believe, on the way up. And it's going to be Elias. He picks up his first personal. Charles Benninger to the free throw line. Oakdale missing a couple of guys off of their roster. Bo Kesterson. As Benninger hits his third free throw. Bo Kesterson, a guard, a junior guard, and a senior guard forward, and Gavin Wyatt. Both those guys again playing section championship football coming up in about an hour. He's going to get the rebound from Hernandez, but he stepped on the baseline, so Oakdale's going to get possession. That was the first free throw that Oakdale missed. Oakdale now 7 for 8 as a team from the free throw line. A lot of things going right for the Mustangs. Busam launches, back rims a three-pointer. Fuller with the rebound. Up ahead, here's Beardsley. In the corner, he kicks it up top and Messing. Swing it around, Hernandez, three-pointer too strong. Long with the rebound. Long into the front court. Kick out in the corner, and Jones couldn't get it because it got tipped. I couldn't see it because you got the Oakdale coach standing up doing his job. Doesn't have to sit down for me by any means. Just got to block my vision for a second. Busam has it tipped out by 4. Long gets it inside to Galuppi. Here's Jones along the baseline, back up top. Galuppi, a little hesitation, and that's going to be a travel. He got caught on the foot of a defender and dragged it. That way it'll be a turnover. Beardsley trying to get it in. It's it to Messing. Into the front court's Fuller. Fuller wanted to drop it off to Helcom. Got tipped a couple times and it was off the face of Busam. In front of our camera personnel, Naomi. Eating some delicious tacos earlier, it looked like, as Fuller kicks it out. The three-pointer won't go. He gets it back in the corner. Here's Galuppi. Under 2 minutes left to play in the first half. Busam, snake dribble. Long three-pointer. Got it! Even Long with his Donovan Long, with his second three-pointer. Got 2 field goals, both from beyond the arc. 46-23. Helcom able to get the ball back off the deflection, and once again got it off the deflection. Gets the rebound, puts it in for 2 is Carl Helcom. Got 4 points in the first quarter. He's got 4 points here in the second quarter. He's the leading scorer for the Chowchilla Tribe as you get another three-pointer from Oakdale. It won't go for Busam. Helcom with another rebound. Fuller, Hernandez. Hernandez wanted to give it to Beardsley, but Galuppi read it and then launches a bullet over Nikki Jones and puts it in for 2. Jones with 13 in the ball game, and Busam with 14. He's the leading scorer. Another steal for Oakdale. They get it inside to Jones. Could have been the leading scorer. He just missed the bunny, left it short. Chowchilla now numbers the other way. Helcom's going to keep it himself. He's going right and tried to lay it up with the left hand across the body of Galuppi. Ends up touching it last. It goes out of bounds to Chowchilla. Tribe will have it. You got a 4-second difference between shot and game clock. 34 to shoot, 38 left. As they leave Messing wide open down low. Jaden Messing with his third field goal. Makes it a 21-point lead Oakdale's led by as many as 24 in this ball game. Chance to match that if they can hit another three-pointer. Mustangs have 4 threes, as a team in this ball game. Now looking to go to work. They got 10 seconds left. Busam, sidestep three on the way, rolls out, but Jones is there with the rebound and put back. Mickey Jones with now a game-high 16 points. He gets that one to go for his 9th point in the corner. 15 points. Gets that one to go for his 9th point here in the quarter. As Oakdale will take a 23-point lead into the half. It's 50-27. Mustangs leading the Tribe in the first game of the day here at the Bob Schanze Tip-Off. Take a halftime break. Be back with more basketball on NorCal Sports TV.
I grew up where kids weren't expected to go to college. We just got whatever job we could to pay the bills. I felt I had no other choice. There was no role models to show me anything else. At San Jose City College, I experienced the transformational power of education. I was empowered when learning about social movements in this country, and I realized that I did have a choice. I decided then to forge my own path and become a role model for my family and for my community. Choose your own path. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College.
At City College, I have the chance to run for amazing coaches and teammates.
San Jose City College has some of the best athletics facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel both on the track and in the classroom.
SJCC has the perfect balance of athletic and academic support that I know will help me when I transfer to a four-year college.
I love being a Jaguar!
There's more than one path to a successful future.
And they're all in one spot at San Jose City College.
Pick yours to get your degree and transfer in just 2 years.
I've got my spot, and now I'm getting jaggy with it.
Plus, there are ways to do it with no tuition or fees. A lot of ways.
And San Jose City College can help you find them.
Get on your path. Unleash your brilliance and discover your spot at San Jose City College.
I grew up where kids weren't expected to go to college. We just got whatever job we could to pay the bills. I felt I had no other choice. There was no role models to show me anything else. At San Jose City College, I experienced the transformational power of education. I was empowered when learning about social movements in this country, and I realized that I did have a choice. I decided then to forge my own path and become a role model for my family and for my community. Choose your own path. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College.
At City College, I have the chance to run for amazing coaches and teammates.
San Jose City College has some of the best athletics facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel both on the track and in the classroom.
SJCC has the perfect balance of athletic and academic support that I know will help me when I transfer to a four-year college.
I love being a Jaguar.
There's more than one path to a successful future.
And they're all in one spot at San Jose City College.
Pick yours to get your degree and transfer in just 2 years.
I've got my spot, and now I'm getting jaggy with it.
Plus, there are ways to do it with no tuition or fees. A lot of ways.
And San Jose City College can help you find them.
Get on your path. Unleash your brilliance and discover your spot at San Jose City College.
Welcome back. Start the second half of play between Chowchilla and Oakdale in Atwater. I'm Mario Ramos with you on NorCal Sports TV. YouTube.com/NorCal Sports TV. Follow us on our social media at NorCal Sports TV on Instagram, Facebook, and X. A little confusion at the scores table as to whose ball it is. And the officials coming together and trying to figure out whose basketball it is. I believe it should be Chowchilla's basketball. Yeah. Chowchilla won the tip. Oakdale got the ball to start the second quarter. We have not had a jump ball or a tie-up at all, I should say. And that's what Coach Don Smith trying to explain right now to the officials. And I'm with you, Coach. Again, Chowchilla won the tip. Oakdale got it at the start of the second quarter. We have not had a tie-up in the ball game. I think now we're all squared away. And when you're leading by a score of 50-27 to start the second half, I don't think you're going to argue too vehemently, as you see the Oakdale coaching staff there. They're good with it. I think we all just want to get started and playing some hoops here at the Bob Schanze Tip-Off. Brought to you in part by NorCal Sports TV, in association with Atwater High School and the Atwater Boys Basketball Program. It's been a fruitful partnership here on Fruitland Avenue for the last few years. Beardsley turns the corner, gets inside, kicks it off the glass, but it's too strong. Galupi with the rebound, the run out. He's got Jones with the rim run. Jones finishes at the bucket. Jones had 15 first half points, and he picks up where he left off. Oakdale defensively picking up where they left off. They nearly got another turnover. This one they're unable to keep it in bounds. We got Long pressuring Soares here in the backcourt. And Long comes up with the steal. Long kicks it down to Jones. Jones again showing that patience. Can't get the layup to go. Helcom rips it away. Soares quickly up ahead. Here's Fuller. Good patience to elude the defense and took a shot in the chops on the way up. There's going to be a foul on Benninger. Picks up his second personal. He's going to send Oliver Fuller to the free throw line. Fuller with 7 first half points. First time at the line. Chowchilla went to the line 3 times as a team. That's their 4th free throw attempt right there and their first make of the ball game for the Tribe. Fuller will get one more. You got Fuller, Soares, Beardsley, Elias, and Helcom. Elias was the last one to touch it. It goes out of bounds. Over to Oakdale. Those are the second half starters for the Tribe. For the Mustangs, you got Jones, Benninger, Galupi, Long, and Ryland. Galupi with it at the foul line. Bound to dribble, lane line drive, too strong. With the take, here's Fuller, kicks it out to Beardsley. Beardsley has that one blocked by Ryland. And you get Elias with the bucket as he picks up the loose ball. His second basket of the game. 4 points for Christian Elias. Lead is 22 for Oakdale. Long crosses over, drops off a beauty of a dime inside to Jones. What a pass from Donovan Long. Got inside, drew 2 defenders. And it looked like he was going to go up. And then dropped off a nice bounce pass for the easy bucket from Jones. As Beardsley with a nice take goes right at Jones. And able to use the window to kiss it in for 2. 6 points in the game for Tristan Beardsley. 1-3-1 zone look for Chowchilla, and they left Jones open along the baseline. He missed the layup, one of the few close-range shots that Jones has failed to put in today. He's got 19 points in the ball game, does Jones. That's a nice pass. Elias finding Soares left open on the block. First basket for Reed Soares. It is 20. For Chowchilla, you're just hoping to chip away. Give yourself a shot, maybe in the final few minutes to get into the ball game. It seemed like a big mountain to climb being down 20 as Benninger three-pointer won't go. Soares is the rebound. Now we got a tie-up. First time we get a tie-up, and this one's going to go to the way of the Mustangs. Possession arrow favoring Oakdale. 34 to shoot. Hussam tried to step in and get it back. Benninger, his pass picked off. Beardsley on the run out. Beardsley goes right at the defense. Count it! Bucket and the foul. As Gookin trying to get back defensively, unable to do so. As you're going to get Beardsley with his second and one opportunity. A strong take going right at the defense. Bang, bang play. Yes, Gookin, he thought he might have got there in time as Chowchilla is another free throw off the board. Here's Jones with the rebound. Crosses over and going to kick this one out. Long spotting up. Long rattles out the three-pointer. Benninger with the offensive board. Put back won't go. Battle for the rebound. The Tribe come out with it. Beardsley uncorks a long pass on the money. Soares can't get it to go. What a nice pass. That was a flat-footed pass there from Beardsley as Hussam the other way attacking the basket. He gets his first second-half bucket. He had 14 in the first half, now 16 in the ball game as Oakdale able to deflect that one out of bounds. Go back to that pass from Beardsley. What about the arm straight right there? He was flat-footed and just uncorked a beautiful dime of a pass. I don't know if he plays football, but the coach out there at Chowchilla might want to hit him up. As Elias dribbles down the baseline. Oh, beautiful play as they set up Hernandez. Can't get it to go. And it sets up a long rebound and an opportunity here for Oakdale the other way as Benninger gets it to go. And one for Benninger. Fuller trying to take the block. You can see right here, stepping in, and he was leaning. The official all over that. It's Charles Benninger. Looking to get into double digits. He's got 9 in the ball game. He's 2 of 2 at the free throw line. Get 1 on this trip. Left it short. Rebound Messing. He back up to 22. Messing pressured in the backcourt, giving it over to Hernandez. Hussam just all over the place. Beardsley's three, too strong. Elias had it knocked out on the follow attempt. Going to get Galuppi with the hit. First foul in the game for Griffin Galuppi. It's the third team foul on Oakdale. 4:10 left to play. Now one more foul to give, and then the next one after that will put them over the limit. It's Christian Elias. It's his first free throw of the ball game. Elias can't get that one to go, so 1 for 2 on that trip. And the pass goes out of bounds. Chowchilla was 0 for 3 in the first half from free throws. And now 2 for 5. Now 2 for 8 in the ball game. They once again leave Jones wide open on that inbound play. He slips right down the lane, gets his 6th point of the quarter. He's got 21 in the ball game. He's chasing Messing, who gets past him on the other side, and Jaden Messing, he's got 8 as he gets a layup to quickly answer that Oakdale basket. 21-point lead, 60-39. Loopy at the foul line. Busam, long three, short. Rebound tapped around. Long comes out with the loose ball. Loopy thought about it, puts it on the floor, goes right to the basket and lays it up and in. Nice take from Griffin Galuppi. No messing around. Shot fake, a couple dribbles at the front of the rim. There's Elias. Fuller, wing three, too strong off to the right. Busam looking for Long on the run out. Long chases it down in the corner. Swing it over to Galuppi, back up top, Busam. Long will tee up a three, got it to go. Donovan Long got 3 3-pointers, one in the first quarter, one in the second. And this one right here in the third quarter. Give Oakdale a 65-39 lead. He's got 9 points in the game. The Mustangs leading big here at the Bob Schanze Tip-Off on NorCal Sports TV. Chowchilla to inbound, down by 26. Largest lead of the game for Oakdale, and they could add to it as they get a turnover here. Beardsley threw that one out of bounds. Looked like Helcom was trying to shield off his defender to give him a lane. Instead, he goes to the way of the Mustangs as Busam drops this one off to Benninger. Good interior passing as Jones tried to go up. Had it knocked out by Beardsley. Attempt from Busam won't go. Loose ball picked up by Jones. Fresh shot clock for Oakdale. Long kicks this one up top to Ryling. Long going to get called for the travel. Do a little hop skip and a jump before putting it on the floor. Tell you what, Oakdale's winning the ball game. Chowchilla, though, might be winning the shoe game. Got some cool GT cuts. Some team shoes. Beardsley drops it off. Good pass at the foul line. Messing's shot short. Jones gets out to Ryland. Busam, nice pass to Jones. Finishes at the bucket. Beautiful drop off. And Nicky Jones once again with another big quarter. He had 6 in the first. He had 9 in the second. So get another turnover and a travel from Chowchilla. Now 8 in the third quarter, as you see right here. Beautiful pass from Busam, drawing the defense and setting up Nicky Jones for his 23rd point of the game. Look around the corner, Benninger still with it, picks up the dribble as Busam at the block. Ryland kicks out, Benninger in the corner, three-pointer on the way, three-pointer rattles home. Well, as Benninger's second 3 of the game. He's got a dozen. It's the third member of Oakdale in double figures. You're going to get a foul on Oakdale. It's going to go against Nicky Jones, his second personal. See the replay right there. Benninger splashing home the three-pointer. The same game taking place in the other gym, just in JV fashion. You got Oakdale leading Chowchilla currently, also on our network on youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. So the JV and varsity teams both doing well. Messing misses the first free throw. We got coming up next, Grace Davis and Hillmar. Turlock and Ripon to follow that one. And we got Stag and Atwater, our final game of the day. We got 8 games tomorrow starting at 9 a.m. We'll try to get you that schedule here in a little while. We got a minute left to play in the third quarter. Benninger slips back door. Beautiful find from Galuppi as Benninger. He's got 7 in the quarter, 14 in the ball game. Bussam with the steal and a quick lay-in for 2. 18 for Bryce Bussam. The pressure here from Oakdale. Tribe able to break it. They get it to Soares. Messing. Drop off pass to Helcom. Got it to go and one. Bussam with the contact. And Helcom able to get the nice pass from, I think that was Soares. He dropped it off. And Helcom took the contact. Helped being a lefty on that one as he shielded the ball on the left side, hit the defender, and still was able to make the basket. About 3-second difference between shot and game clock. Chowchilla backing their 1-3-1 zone look. Soares up top. Oakdale going to tick down some of this time. This thing's leading by 22, led by as many as 26. Galuppi finds Benninger in the corner. He'll fire with 5 on the shot clock. Won't go. Rebound by Ryland. So it's Gukin. Gukin fires at the buzzer. Won't go. Benninger tried to slap it back in. It wouldn't have counted had it gone. Oakdale still in command. They lead 74-42. Nikki Jones with 23 points to lead the way for the Mustangs, who lead big at the Bob Schanze Tip-Off. Alongside Dan I, Naomi and Mason, I'm Mario Ramos, NorCal Sports TV, 74-42. Oakdale all over Chowchilla to start the Bob Schanze tip-off. Soares, Marsh, Helcom, Messing, and Beardsley, the 5 for Chowchilla as they turn it over to start the fourth quarter. Ryland, Gukin, Galuppi, Jones, and Benninger for Oakdale. Jones leading scorer in the ballgame. He's got 23. Gukin drives the baseline. Not going to kick it back out. Galuppi has that one taken away by Helcom. Helcom going to drop it off to Marsh. Nearly lost his balance. Going to get called for a travel. Turnover from Chowchilla, and that's in the bugaboo for the Tribe in this ball game. Oakdale coming out with some heavy pressure to start this game. Mustang team that's 1-0 on the season had a 125 to 40-something point victory against Rio Linda in their first game. Rio Vista, excuse me. Beardsley can't get the layup to go in transition. Benninger trying to start in transition the other way, and pass too strong for Jones. Goes out of bounds. 6:54 left to play in the fourth quarter. It'll be Chowchilla basketball. Oakdale still in their 2-2-1 pressure. Messing gets across the grain, gets to the middle of the court. Soares picks up his dribble, gets it back out to Messing, drives the baseline. Wanted to drop it off down low to Helcom. There's too many hands in the way. One official's going to overrule the other and say it goes to the Oakdale Mustangs. It was off Chowchilla. Galupi gets this one down to Benninger. Nice pull-up jumper for Benninger. He's got 16. Seemed like Oakdale was in a scoring drought. Took him a minute and a half to get a bucket here in this quarter. You get a steal. Benninger comes out with it. Here's Galupi. Layup short as he tried to go underneath the defender. Beardsley pushing. Beardsley, Euro, reverse with the left hand. Nice finish by Tristan Beardsley. He's been aggressive for Chowchilla. He's in double figures with 10. To Jones at the elbow, kicks this one out to Gookin. Benninger tees up a three, short. Tapped out of bounds by Helcom. It'll be Oakdale basketball with the fresh shot clock. And some substitutions. Busam into the ball game. Long into the ball game. You also have 14. I don't have a 14 on my roster for Oakdale, so I have to check that one. Busam driving the baseline, floats it up for 2. Bryce Busam now at 20 points. And 2 20-point scores for Oakdale. Charles Benninger with 16. Also in double figures. Rebound and follow from Jaden Messing. Messing now in double figures. He's got 11. Five minutes left to play. And Grace Davis and Hilmar coming up next. A lot of green and yellow in that ball game. Galupi taking Messing down low, going to work. From Galupi, he's now in double figures. He has 10, so the 4th member of the Mustangs to be in double figures. Lead is 34 for Oakdale. Mendez wanted to give it to Elias. He got tapped out of bounds by Galupi. We'll stay down here with Chowchilla. Timeout taken by the Tribe. 30-second timeout. Quick break. Get a word from our sponsors here on NorCal Sports TV. Big lead for the Mustangs, and they're hoping to hear that later on. And the football team will be in action later. They play for a section championship. Cross-country team hoping for a big lead, too, as they embark on a state championship run tomorrow. Best of luck to both those Mustang squads. And this squad right here, high-scoring Mustang squad. It'll be interesting to see how things shake out for Oakdale. The rest of the season as Busam steps into the passing lane. Left-hand layup is up and in for his 22nd point of the ball game. You know, things shake out for Oakdale in the Valley Oak League, which is always a pretty tough basketball league in addition to being a tough football league. Oh, nice pass from Hernandez inside to Messing. That was a quick look. Messing with another bucket. We got 13 in the game. And a three-pointer for Bryce Busam. And Oakdale has just been scoring in a flurry, and this is not your prototypical Oakdale basketball team. Oh, nice pass, Busam to Jones. What a look. 25 down for Nicky Jones. He and Busam tied for the league in scoring, both with 25. Elias has it taken away by Long. Long. And give it over to Galupi. Again, you got Oakdale, who's kind of always featured towards the bottom of the standings within the Valley Oak League as it relates to basketball. Busam picks up the offensive rebound, pops that one in. He's now got 27. Central Catholic, they're usually in the top half of the standings. Manteca squad, it figures to be in there as well. They're usually pretty good. Here's you see the offensive rebound from Busam with the putback. Yeah, styles make fights, and this Oakdale team coming up with a different style of plays. We got a timeout on the court. We'll step aside real quick, take a quick break on NorCal Sports TV.
I grew up where kids weren't expected to go to college. We just got whatever job we could to pay the bills. I felt I had no other choice. There was no role models to show me anything else. At San Jose City College, I experienced the transformational power of education. I was empowered when learning about social movements in this country, and I realized that I did have a choice. I decided then to forge my own path and become a role model for my family and for my community. Choose your own path. Discover your brilliance at San Jose City College.
At City College, I have the chance to run for amazing coaches and teammates.
San Jose City College has some of the best athletics facilities I've ever seen.
As Jaguars, we have the opportunity to excel both on the track and in the classroom.
SJCC has the perfect balance of athletic and academic support that I need.
Back with you on NorCal Sports TV. We're bringing you high school and junior college coverage all throughout NorCal. As Donovan Long picks up a steal, puts it in. He's now the 5th member of the Mustangs to be in double figures. He's got 11 points in the ball game. 91-48, 2:35 left to play. Bob Schanze Tip-Off, first game of the day. As Long says, felt so nice, let's do it twice. Picks up another steal, another lay-in. 13 now in the game for Donovan Long. His 2 layups right there for Long. His first 2-point field goals of the ball game. He had 3 threes prior to that. This time Oliver Fuller gets the best of him. Takes that one to the basket. Fuller now in double figures. He's got 10. Galupi inside. Good job maintaining his balance, keeping the dribble. Puts the lead back up to a game-high 45 for Oakdale. What about Manteca and Central Catholic? Patterson should be another team in the Valley Oak League to be reckoned with. As Busam comes up with a block shot. Galupi. Keeps this one out. Busam, long 3. Why not? Splashes home another 3 for Bryce Busam. Got 12 in the quarter, now 30 in the ball game for Bryce Busam. Lead is 48. Marsh backdoor, nice pass. He's able to find Elias moving without the basketball. 7 in the game for him. I think folks are going to have something to deal with here as it relates to Oakdale. And this pressure defense, this nice scoring offensive attack is Beardsley with a nice kick-ahead pass to Levi Marsh. First basket of the game for Marsh. Comes with under a minute left to play at the Bob Schanze Tip-Off. Again, Hillmar, Grace Davis coming up next. Turlock and Rippon and Stagg and Atwater to finish things up. As this one tipped along the sideline. Elias going to end up with the run-out layup. Tomorrow, full day, you got Patterson and Livingston. As Oakdale's going to pull it out. So that gets us going at 9. Then Buhack Colony and Downey. Los Banos and Pittman. Justin Garza at East Union. Atwater at Fire. Central Valley at Golden Valley. Gregory and Sanger and El Capitan. Round out the Bob Schanze Tip-Off. That's how it'll end. This is how it started. 98-56. Oakdale behind the 30 points from Bryce Busam, and 5 guys in double figures roll out to a big-time victory here to kick off the Bob Schanze Tip-Off over the Chowchilla Tribe. They improved to 2-0 in the season. Chowchilla drops to 1-2. For Naomi, Mason, and Dion I'm Mario Ramos saying thank you for watching this presentation of basketball on NorCal Sports TV at the Bob Schanze Tip-Off. Oakdale 98, Chowchilla 56.